Good morning, children. New chapter, chapter 14, statistics. Mean or arithmetic mean or average. Last year itself we have studied mean for a raw data or ungrouped data. Just a revision for that one. Mean x bar of n observations x1, x2, x3, etc. xn is x bar equal to x1 plus x2 plus etc. plus xn whole divided by n, or it is also equal to sigma I equal to 1 to n xi whole divided by n. That means for n observation, general term xi is used. If x1, x2, etc. xn are the observations with the frequencies f1, f2, etc. fn, then mean x bar equal to f1 x1 plus etc. plus fn xn divided by f1 plus f2 plus etc. plus fn, that is sigma fi xi whole divided by sigma fi, that is sum of the frequencies. What is the meaning of this one? Each observation is repeated some number of times, that is x1 is repeated f1, where x1 is shows that it's a frequency, x2 is repeated f2 times, xn is repeated fn times. Then what we should do, each should be multiplied. That is why f1 x1 for the first one, first observations sum, and next f2 x2, last one fn xn. Then each product we should add. That is why f1 x1 plus etc. plus fn x1 divided by f1 plus f2 plus fn, that is the sum of the frequencies. The same idea we have already done. The similar idea we are continued for mean of a grouped data also. That is this year topic, mean of a grouped data. Mean of the grouped data can be calculated by three methods. So three methods we have to study for mean of a grouped data. Grouped data means class interval will come instead of raw data. So which are the method? Direct method, assumed mean method, step deviation method. Once again, what are the names? Direct method, assumed mean method, step deviation method. One by one we can learn. So mean can be calculated for a grouped data. Mean can be calculated by three methods. The first method we are going to learn today, that is called a direct method. First method I already explained, that is direct method. Direct method, you should have certain ideas. For each class interval we require a point which would serve as the representative of whole class. We need a point which serve as a representative of whole class. For example, 0 to 10 is the class interval. So the representation for this group is the midpoint, that is 0 plus 10 divided by 2, or we can say that class mark. 0 plus 10 divided by 2, that is equal to 5, right? So for this class interval 0 to 10, 5 is the representative value. That is the next point. It is assumed that the frequency of each class interval is centered around its midpoint. Midpoint, how we can calculate? Lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. That is called midpoint of the class interval, or we can say class mark. Class mark formula is what? Upper class limit plus lower class limit whole divided by 2. Which is the upper class limit? 10. Lower class limit 0. So 10 plus 0 divided by 2, that is equal to 5. So once again, if I take 10 to 20, which is the upper class limit? 20. And lower class limit 10. So the class mark means 20 plus 10 divided by 2, that is 30 divided by 2 equal to 15. So we assume that more or less the frequencies are centered around 15 only. So direct method formula, there is a slight difference from the mean of a raw data or ungrouped data. What is the formula? That one, direct method x bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi, where fi is the frequency of ith class, xi is the corresponding class mark. When we are studied for ungrouped data or raw data, we done fi xi only there also, but xi is each observation. For a grouped data, what is the change? Xi becomes the midpoint of the class interval or class mark. So direct method x bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. Same formula only. What is the change? Xi value will change. What is xi? Xi is the class mark of each class interval. You can learn while doing the problems. The formula is the same only, but change in the case of xi. So the first example we are going to do now. Find the mean x equal to 10, 30, 50, 70, 90. F 7, 8, 10, 15, 10. So this is a revision. So first I am doing with the ungrouped data only. Then you can remember easily. So what I should do here, I should write xi is the first column, that is 10, 30, 50, 70, then 90. Then corresponding frequencies fi 7, 8, 10, 15, 10. Always write in the column method, then it will be easy to take the product and all. So what is the third column? fi xi. What is the meaning of this mean? That is the observation 10 is repeated 7 times. Observation 10 is recorded 7 times. Next 30 is recorded 8 times. Again 50 is recorded 10 times. 70 is recorded 15 times. Now 90 is recorded 10 times. So what we should do, 10 into 7, fi into xi, multiplication. So 10 into 7, it is 70. 30 into 8, it is 240. So keep the place value correct, then write one below the other. 50 into 10, it is 500. Next 70 into 15, it is 1050. Next 90 into 100, 900. We should add. So what we are doing here, we have summation of fi xi. That means sigma fi xi equal to sigma fi xi. Similarly here also sigma fi I should do. What is sigma fi? 7 plus 8, 15 plus 10, 25, 30, 40. Again 10, that is 50. So sum of the frequencies we have calculated, and sum of the product of frequencies and the observations. This is called a direct method for a ungrouped data. Now what is the formula we have learned? Mean equal to x bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. So what is the formula? Sigma fi xi means we should substitute 2760 divided by 50. So 5 5s are 25 in 26, again sorry 5 5s are 25 plus 2, 26, it is 15. So the answer is 55.2. So mean equal to 55.2. So we have calculated the mean for a ungrouped data. Next question. The arithmetic mean of the following data is 25. Find k. xi 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. f1 3, k 3, 6, 2. So we have got again ungrouped method one more question, but here unknown value we have to find out, that is k. So second class frequency, second observations frequency here. Same rule we should take down in a column way, xi, then fi, xi, right? So below xi 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. 3, k, 3, 6, then 2. So we have made in a column method form. So the first step is we can make the sum of the frequencies and finish here. So here say sum of the frequencies is other than k, we should add here. So it is 14 plus k. Now each term should be multiplied. 5 into 3, 15. Okay, next is 15k. 25 into 3, 75. Next 35 into 6. 5 6 are 30. So 210. Okay. 45 into 10, 90. Now we have to add here sigma fi xi to be calculated. So 15k is a different that we cannot add with anything. So we'll write plus 15. We'll get 390 plus 15k. Now what is the given question? Arithmetic mean is 25. So first I'll write the formula. X bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi implies 25 equal to 390 plus 15k whole divided by the sum of the frequency, that is 14 plus k. Cross multiply. 25 into 14 plus k equal to 390 plus 15k. 25 into 14, it is equal to 350 plus 25k equal to 390 plus 15k. Now 25k minus 15k equal to 390 minus 350. So 10k equal to 40. So k equal to 40 by 10 equal to 4. So this time the changes given that mean value is given. So substitute and cross multiply and solve for k. K equal to 4. Calculate the mean of the scores of 20 students in a maths test. Marks are 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50 and 50 to 60. Number of students respectively 2, 4, 7, 6, 1. So class intervals are given. Now mean of a group data is starting here. So here what we should do for the mean only, again the formula is sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi only. So we can go for the solution. So first we should write a class interval or marks. So here mark is given. So marks I will write. Here bracket I will write a class interval. So each class interval to be written, that is 10 to 20. Next 20 to 30. Next 30 to 40. 40 to 50. 50 to 60. So one below the other we have written. Next number of students, that is frequency. 2, 4, 7, 6, 1. Now the next column is xi, or we can write class mark. Xi is sufficient, but this is our first sum only, so we'll write class mark. So how to calculate class mark? 20 plus 10, 30 divided by 2. So rough work I'll do here. 20 plus 10 upper limit by plus lower limit by 2, that is equal to 15. One more, 30 plus 20, right? So 30 plus 20 divided by 2, that is 50 divided by 2 equal to 25. So we can calculate each below class mark, we can write now 15, 25. Now what is the difference between this? 10 only. So we can add 10 and go now. 35, 45, 55. Anybody is having doubt, they can do upper limit plus lower limit by 2. So we got a class mark. What is the next column? As usual, our fourth column is fi xi. Always try to be in one column, one row only, all these things. Otherwise our product calculation will be difficult. Practice in the same way. Now we are not concerned about this class interval because we assumed that these frequencies are centered around 15. Again 4. This number of students 20 to 30, number of students are 4. This frequency is centered around class mark, that is 25. 7. This frequency is centered around 35. Similarly the other two also. Now what is the step? Fi xi. As usual procedure, we should multiply and write 2 into 15, 30. Next 4 into 25, 100. 7 into 35, it is 245. 45 into 6, it is 270. The last one, it is 55. Now don't take confusion here, because we have to find out the sigma fi and sigma fi xi. So below only we should write, here sigma fi I have to write, and here sigma fi xi. So you'll have the idea about ungrouped data. So continuous columns, we will do the summation there. So don't go for the summation of xi, that is not required. We need summation of frequencies, that is equal to 20. Next, if you add this one, it is equal to 700. Now we got a sum of the product of the frequencies and class mark and a fi. So x bar, mean x bar equal to, now I'll write the formula, same formula only there, x bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. 700 divided by 20 equal to 35. So this is called a direct method. Which method we have learned now? Direct method. Mean x bar equal to 35. Any method you will calculate, you will get the same mean only. So mean x bar equal to 35. What is the change here? We have learned instead of xi observations, we have taken class mark, because here class interval is given. One more sum. Find the mean by direct method. Class interval 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 10. Frequency 9, 22, 27 and 17. So here solution, what we should write, a class interval 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 10. Corresponding frequencies 9, 22, 27, then 17. Now class mark, that is our xi. 3 plus 1, 4 divided by 2. Therefore 2, 5 plus 3, 8 by 2, it is 4. Next we can write 6. 7 plus 5, 12 divided by 2, 6. But here what happens, 7 and 10, if you take the sum, 17 divided by 2, so we should write 8.5 only. So it is not the equal class width. Here class width is 3 minus 1, 2, 5 minus 3, 2, 7 minus 5, 2, then 10 minus 7, it is 3. So here we cannot do that one. So cross check always while writing the class mark. Now what is the next column? Fi xi. 18, 88, 162. Last one is 144.5. Which are the sums? Fi, sigma fi we should calculate. It is 75, right? Next, here also we should add sigma fi xi. 0.5 is the it is 412.5. So we got sigma fi xi as well as sigma fi. Now we can write the formula. X bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. So 412.5 divided by 75. Simplify, your answer will be 5.5. So today's class we have studied about a direct method for a grouped data. So we have calculated mean for a grouped data by using the first method, that is direct method. Practice more. With this today's class I am winding up. Thank you.